Hello Year 11s. Today I'm going to teach you pretty much the last mathematical step to your assignment. It is called the residual plot. So I'll just go back to the success criteria for you for today's lesson. Okay, so our learning intention, the focus is something called a residual plot. Okay, you're going to be successful if you can use technology, so Excel, to create or compile your residual plot for your assignment. Hopefully you can demonstrate an understanding of the calculations. So you know for your assignment that Excel can do lots of the maths for you, but if you can exemplify and demonstrate an understanding of the mathematics behind those Excel graphs, you're going to get a better result with formulas and working, and you should be able to interpret that residual plot and what it looks like and give some language and description to it. So if you could go to a blank Excel document, I've just got 5 kind of random heights, I guess, and maybe, just maybe, these are results from a fitness test. So I've just kind of made some stuff up based on what you guys measured and have down as some of your results. So it should be, fairly comparable. All right, so just type those X's and Y's down. Now, the first part of this is going to be revision for you in terms of how to quickly chuck in a scatter plot and how to get your equation written on your graph. But it kind of flows into this residual plot, and you sort of need that data there and that graph there to make the complete package. Okay, hoping that's long enough for you to have typed down those 10 data points. So we're going to highlight it, and we're going to use this little function here to create a scatter plot. Okay, just hang in there. I know some of this is revision for you. Student data might be your heading. We might just add in our axes titles. So for your assignment, I'm guessing the height is your x-axis and the fitness that. Okay, and because I've only got 5 data points, I didn't have to adjust my axes, but if you do, if everything's clumped up in the middle over here or on the right hand side over here, okay, you right hand click any number on the x-axis, you right hand click it, and you can change the minimums and maximums so the data points kind of spread out for you. Okay, let's get going. Hopefully we have learnt or taught ourselves or found out or YouTubed how to add a trend line. So there's your line of regression, your trend line, or your least squares line. It is all the same. Okay, then if you click your little arrow and you go more options, right down the bottom over here, you can display the equation on the chart. Now the reason I've done that is to maybe show some of you for the first time that you can have spat out for you your A and your B values. So remember when we did our line of regression or our least squares line? Okay, hopefully you remember that it's y equals a plus bx, and hopefully you've gone away and you have calculated your b, and you've subbed that into your A formula to work out your A. Those two are on the formula sheet. And then you bring it back here, and the purpose of this is to have a line that describes, an equation that describes your regression line. Okay, or line of best fit or least squares line. Now just notice over here that it's like Excel kind of swaps it around. So your BX is actually your BX here, which is, hopefully remember, that's our gradient or our slope description for that line. And then you will then see that the A is kind of standalone, and it's actually a negative this time. Okay, so just be aware that Excel switches the order of our A and our BX, but it doesn't matter because it's added, which makes it not matter of the order of it. All right, what we're going to use this for in our next step today is that we need to create what we call a residual plot. Okay, so we're going to come back and compare our scatter plot to our residual plot as such, because you'll see that they're kind of the same but look different. Now, if you go insert and if you go data and you don't have this tool up here called the data analysis tool on your laptop, you need to go back to the PowerPoint that's in Teams, and on slide 101, there is a YouTube clip that will show you how to install the data analysis tool pack on your computer. Now, I went to do it in class with the other students yesterday, and most of them, except one student, a bit of a smaller class, but pretty much all of them, when they went data, they had the data analysis tool. Now, some of them were telling me it's because they did biology and they had to install this data analysis tool for their biology assessment. So if you're not a biology student, or if you do click on data and your data analysis tool option isn't there, okay, you're going to have to go and install it. So maybe pause this video and come back once you've watched that video and you've installed it. Remember, this whole PowerPoint is on Teams for you to get the link. Okay, so let's go back here and assume that we have this data analysis option. So you go there and you click on data analysis. And so you don't highlight the data yet first. Okay, so you don't highlight the data. You just go data, click on that, and then you choose, please, regression. Okay, so you choose regression. Okay, then you get this. Now just click the little icon, tell them the Y values for your task, and click back, and then you're going to click and highlight the the X values, and just go back here again to make it bigger. Don't click OK yet. Tell the Excel program that you want residuals and you want it to create a residual plot. All right, don't get scared. It's just made a new sheet in your workbook. So there's your original work. Okay, and it's year 11's. I don't know much about this stuff on the left, but what we need is this plot. Okay, so if you can copy this plot and take it back to that more simple maths that we've got here, that is fantastic. Okay, so just drag that out the way there. All right, we might finish this video here because that's compiling the plot. That's compiling the plot. So I'm going to stop this video, okay, because that's about, what have we got? That's about 10 minutes worth of work. And we have kind of done the first success criteria of compiling a scatter plot. Next thing we'll do in our next video is look at how we calculate exactly where these numbers fall, where these plots fall, and then we'll look at interpreting the scatter plot.